Hey, Daryl, it's TJ here. I want to say, first of all, congratulations on the success with the UFL and everything going forward. But I'd like to talk to Moose right now, if I could. Dave, you don't know, I happened to meet Daryl. We were going to Vegas for the Super Bowl. I was in the security line. I turned around, and he was standing behind me, and I literally just, froze because I'd never met him before. Met Emmett, met Irv, met Troy. I never got to meet Moose, so that was a pleasure running into you in the airport that day, sir. So the question being, as a Cowboys fan, can you give me a little bit of hope? I hear we're all in, Moose, and I know you're very busy with what you've got going on now, but I'm assuming you still have, some boots on the ground, as they say. I heard we're all in. It doesn't appear like we're all in. I need help. I'm hanging on.
You do need help.
I'm like Hans Gruber in Die Hard. Like, I'm hanging on, but at some point I feel like I'm slipping. So give me a reason, if you could, just in all of Cowboy Nation. Give us a reason to hold on. Like, tell me something positive, please, Moose. I need it. I got to have it.
Sorry, Daryl.
I know. I'm thinking. We were as aggressive as we possibly could be in the offseason due to salary cap restraints. I think it's going to be one of those processes where we were at the Big 12 Pro Day, and I bumped into Will McClay and just chatted with him for a while. And it's been a hard offseason. You get into those years where you can't be aggressive. And then there's some players that are out there that can help your team, but you just can't make those moves. And there's also, a little bit of a transitional phase going on with the offensive line. And I think that was always the one constant for Dallas, was that offensive line had been great for over a decade. And it looks like they're heading towards a little bit of a transitional phase right now. And how quickly can they get that all patched up? I think going all the way back to 2008, 2009, around there is when they realized that if they were going to be competitive, that was where their focus needed to be. And they had the luxury to really do a tremendous job with their draft, getting guys in and put together a tremendous offensive line for over a decade. And we're in transition right now. And that's going to be something that they need to get fixed. I'm interested to just to see the change in the defense. Mike Zimmer coming in and taking over for Dan Quinn. That's a much different style of defense. It's a different body type that you want on the roster. So how do you transition that, during the course of the offseason when you can't make as many moves as you would like to do? So I think for me, Dallas right now is a really big wait and see. There's a lot of movement going on within the division, within the conference, and within the league. And Dallas is really kind of been sitting on their hands because they have to. So nothing has really changed. And you can see some of the teams on that landscape that have gotten better. And one of them is right here, in the state of Texas. There's a lot of chatter about what the Houston Texans are doing, and they're going all in. And, they've got that ability with CJ Stroud on that rookie contract. That's when you have to go chase those Super Bowls. They did it in Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes. Buffalo was trying to do it with Josh Allen, but they were bumping into Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. But that's when you have to make your hay. And that's probably, for me, beyond the field goal kicker that you talked about, one of the bigger things for me that's been a change. I was never really a window guy, that you had this window of opportunity for 3 years, 5 years to go win a championship. But as we see the salary of the quarterback continue to rise and really impact what you can do on your roster and all those supporting positions, you do have to have success when that quarterback is on that rookie contract, because that's when you're going to be able to get the top quality at all those key positions around the quarterback. And so you can see Houston doing that right now, and they've generated quite a bit of conversation here in the state of Texas.
It's
much more
fascinating,
than the Dallas Cowboys have done.
But you can't have it both ways, because you can win a Super Bowl, you can do it Ram style, win it, and then it's not sustainable. Or you can go all in Dolphin style, not win it, and it's not sustainable. But either way, there is no avoiding the window. And so having players outperform their contract, Daryl, that has become a much bigger subject.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.